Hey guys, and welcome to the start of my Mistborn reading vlog. So this week I'm going to be reading the Well of Ascension. So I'm quite excited about it. I've got to admit I really quite enjoyed the final Empire, though it wasn't my favourite. I preferred Atlantis, but I have a good feeling about this one. So let's get going. So yesterday I managed to get to page 71, which is actually chapter 7, and I'm really quite enjoying it so far. The thing is I'm wondering just who the Watcher is. For some reason my brain's gone Kelsier, but that can't be right whatsoever. And the same with the thing that Vin saw in the mist. I'm going, is that Kelsier's ghost? And it's like, it's not Kelsier. Kelsier is dead. Get past it. But it's just what I'm thinking right now. And I don't know. I'm just coming up with theories of people not being dead when they clearly are. It's probably something to do with the darkness that the Lord Ruler was holding back. I don't know, but either way, I'm loving the sort of mystery of this one and how it's just gone forward in time, so we don't have to deal with the original sort of resetting the country, and we can just get right into it in terms of the action. And it's really interesting so far, so I'm going to carry on reading, but I just thought I'd pop in to say that I've got theories and I'm enjoying myself. So I just finished part 1 and I'm still really enjoying myself. I have to admit, I think I'm enjoying this one a bit more than I was the Final Empire. Maybe. But then again, I really enjoyed the Final Empire. I was just sort of thinking that it was taking longer than it actually was for some random reason. Either way, I'm still really enjoying myself and I'm quite liking where the political machinations are going in this one, with like what Breeze has done with the armies and stuff. So I'm really interested in to see how that works. But at the same time, I really hope that they team up with the second army and defeat Strath Venture, because I don't like him whatsoever. Like, I really don't like him, so hopefully they'll get rid of him somehow and team up with this other dude. Maybe, but at the same time that may not be the best idea. I don't know. I'm just excited to find out. So I just met Tindwyl. I want to call her Tindwyl, but I really like her, but I keep on wanting to call her Twindell, which is definitely not right, or like something along those lines, but it's Tindwell or Tindwyl. I don't know. Essentially, if I say anything along those lines, I'm talking about that character. Same with Sazed. I keep on wanting to call him Sazed in my head, but then I also call him Sazed. It keeps on happening because, quite frankly, I'm dyslexic. I'm blaming on dyslexia, quite frankly. I need a pronunciation guide. If anyone's got a pronunciation guide, please link it down below, because I've got no idea. Either way though, Tindwyl, the new terrorist woman character, I like her. That's what I was trying to say. I like that character. So I was definitely not seeing the Zane plot twist coming. I've got to admit, I'm not sure if I like him. I know I definitely do not like Strath Venture, because no, I don't like him whatsoever. But the one thing that is slightly bugging me as well is whenever Zane and Vin go off on one of their sort of chases with each other, I guess, because I don't quite like how the pushing and the pulling is explained in those types of scenes, because I get lost in the middle of it and I have no idea where any character is whatsoever at that point. So to me it looks a bit like that moment in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 where Rocket's got the anti-grav thing and he's just sending like Yondu's men up and down, and you just see them all just flying out the trees. So it's not working for me. That bit is not working for me that well. Everything else is. That bit's putting me off though. I've got to admit, that bit is putting me off. In saying that though, I am still enjoying this. It's just that bit just, yeah, it's really off-putting, because I don't understand what's going on, because I'm not quite following it, and it just looks like that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sure it's not supposed to look like that. That's just where my brain went and I can't get it out of my head now. Okay, so I took a couple of days off from reading the Well of Ascension, but I am now back into it. I'm on chapter 19, which is page 209, and I'm just really excited to get back into it. I have missed this world, I've got to admit, over the last couple of days, because I did take a break to read the Spiderwick Chronicles and just to relax a little bit. So yeah, I now need to get on with it, and even though I needed that break because this book is quite heavy, I'm still really excited to get back into it. For some reason, my theory about who the Kandra is, or Kandra, however you pronounce it, the shape-shifting one, I feel like it's Tinned Will. I don't know. Because she'd be so easy to hide in the palace because obviously no one knows her from before. And it's going to take until obviously Sazed turns up to sort of like guess it, I guess, maybe. But I just feel like it may be Tinned Will because I don't like the idea of anybody else being dead. I'm not here for that, quite frankly, but I kind of feel like it may be Tinned Will. That's my current theory. I'm probably wrong, but I know I don't trust her. For some reason I'm like, yeah, I don't trust you whatsoever. Like, at all. I'm not trusting her at all right now. I'm also not trusting Marsh. I mean, Marsh hasn't been in it for a couple of chapters, but I'm not trusting Marsh whatsoever. I don't know if that's just because I didn't trust Kelsey, and obviously I was wrong about not trusting Kelsey, but I feel like I can't trust Marsh. I feel like I can't trust anybody who aren't like the main characters. I'm just going to say that. I don't trust anybody apart from the main characters, and even then I'm a bit iffy. I trust Finn. I trust Finn and Elend and Sazed, and that's about it. They're the only people I trust in this for some reason. I'm really liking Vin's dynamic with Zane. It's sort of like they're both trying to manipulate each other into telling each other things, while also sort of wanting to gain an understanding and a friendship from each other. I quite like that, but at the same time, I don't trust Zane whatsoever, and I do think he'll turncoat and sort of go to Vin's side, but I don't like how he's trying to manipulate Vin into not trusting Elend. It's a weird dynamic because I like the character quite a lot, or at least I quite like the dynamic he's creating, but I don't want to trust him, but I want him to turncoat against Straff and join Elend's side. It's weird, but I am quite excited to see when Zane finally meets Elend and he finds out who he is. I quite like that idea, I've got to admit. So I just got to the end of part 2 and oh boy, are things heating up now. I mean, it's all going wrong now, ain't it? I'm really quite worried for them, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to leave it here for the day because I am about to go out in like half an hour, and I'm like, I don't really want to get caught in the middle of a really good bit and have to go out, so I'm going to leave it here for today. But things are heating up and I have no idea how the hell they're going to get out of absolutely any of this. I have no idea how they're going to get out of any of this. I'm really excited to find out, but at the same time, how the hell are they going to get out of any of this mess? Anybody else cringing after that assembly scene where Lord Ket, the other invading king who isn't Straff, gets nominated? I am cringing and I have no idea how the hell any of this is going to get resolved. Obviously, I keep on saying that, but I have no idea. I'm so intrigued to find out, but I'm just sitting here also cringing the entire way through as things go from bad to worse. Literally cringing. Also, I really like where we're starting to get the deepness information from and how it's all slowly coming together. Maybe, like, I'm just really excited to see how this all comes together at the moment, because I'm literally, how many pages in? 372 on chapter 32, and I'm just sort of really wondering how the hell any of this is going to be fixed in 410 pages or 409 pages. I have no idea how the hell this is going to be resolved. None at all. And I'm really excited to find out. I love that chapter focusing on Breeze and what it's like to be a soother. I love that chapter. I love that insight into who he is and how his life is, because I never really thought about what it's like for him to maintain relationships of any kind, or just what he goes through, sort of automatically soothing everyone. So interesting. I love that little bit. I didn't think I was going to get something like that, and I loved it. I just want Elend and Vin to talk to each other, because they're both like, oh, they can't love me because of various reasons, and they're not talking to each other, and I'm like, just talk to each other. Just say your feelings and use your words. And they're not using the words at all. They're just carrying on with all of these dark thoughts, and it's like, just talk, and everything will be fine. Well, not everything will be fine, but they'll be able to fix a couple of their problems if they just talked. It's not bothering me that much, but I'm just like, talk! I hate it when characters don't talk to each other. I hate it. Just communicate and use your words. It helps. Also, where the hell is Marsh? Marsh disappeared ages ago, like 2/3 of this book ago or something ridiculous, because I'm currently 504 pages in, which is 65%, but he last turned up like 1/3 of the book ago, and I'm like, where have you gone? You know, like, he was with Saves and then he just disappeared, and I'm like, are you dead? What's happened to you? Are you dead? Are you with the Obligators? Are you bringing in an army of Obligators to try and sort these problems? What's going on? Where are you? I don't even know if I trust him. I really don't know, because obviously the Obligators are kind of evil, and I'm like, how the hell would you get round the evil thing? So now I'm sitting here like, A, where are you? B, are you evil? C, are you actually trying to help? Because if so, where are you? What are you doing? Where is Marsh? That is one of the big things I'm wondering. Where the hell is Marsh? Elend is a badass. I never expected I was going to say the words Elend is badass, but I've just read chapter 42 with Elend versus the Kolos. I'm guessing it's Kolos. I don't know how else to pronounce it, but there we go. Oh my god. That was incredible. That was incredible. I was not expecting him to do that whatsoever. I'm now starting to ascribe to the theories that he's going to snap and become a Mistborn, because that was badass. That was unbelievably badass, and I don't think a normal puny human could do that. I don't know. I mean, it would be epic if you became a Mistborn. That'd be epic, but either way, that fight was epic. That was epic. I have a feeling that maybe Vin's earring that her mum gave her may be some Terrisman metal, and she's got some level of Terrisman powers, and that's, she needs to swallow it or something, and it'll hold memories that'll somehow explain her weird powers. I don't know if I'm right, but she keeps on coming back to that thing, and her mum gave it to her, and she keeps on playing with the earring, and it keeps on being mentioned, and it's metal, and I'm just like, what if it holds memories from her mother that unlock the key to everything? I don't know, I could be entirely wrong, but that is my current theory. I'm probably wrong, but that is the current theory. Holy mother of plot twist with Ori Sir. Just didn't suspect him, and now I don't know what to do. Oh my god, that entire chapter just ended me, and I'm not even finished with the book, and now I need to lie down. Oh my god, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. I have no words, none at all. Oh my god. Okay, so we're into the final 160 pages. And yeah, no, my hair's wet, I couldn't be bothered to dry it, but we're into the final 160 pages. I'm not sure if I'm ready. These books always give like massive like ah at the end of it, so I'm just a bit sort of on edge and slightly nervous, but I'm so excited. So final 160 pages. Let's go. She is the hero of ages. I thought she would be, but damn, she's gotten powerful. I didn't expect her to do that with the Kolos whatsoever, and the way she dealt with the armies. Oh my god, she's a badass. She is such a badass. I love Vin so much. But at the same time, did we have to kill those characters? Did we have to kill those characters? I like those characters. Why did they kill them? Why did we have to kill them? Why? That end plot twist. I was not expecting that plot twist at the end whatsoever. Oh my god. That was amazing. But that plot twist, I'm now desperate to read the next one, but I've got to wait until June, so next month. But oh my god. Oh my god. Also, why did it take me so long to read these books? Because they are amazing. I am so in love with them. But that end plot twist and how that ended was incredible. Okay, so I knew that Ellen was probably going to turn out to be a Mistborn somehow. I just had that feeling that he was going to be a Mistborn, or at least an Allomancer, so I'm glad I was right about that. I still believe that Vin's earring has got something to do with it, and I feel like it's going to contain some sort of memory or power or some kind of metal that she can swallow and use in the end. I don't know, otherwise what's the point of going on about that specific earring? So I feel like that's going to be a thing. I'm so sad about the character deaths, but I'm so glad my faves are still alive, apart from Tindwyl. I'm not happy with that one whatsoever because I really liked her, but I really enjoyed that one. I loved how it all came together. I think I preferred this one over the final Empire, I've got to admit. I feel like this one moved a bit quicker for me, but I don't know if that's just because of my mood or what. I just felt like it sort of went a bit quicker for me, so I definitely preferred this one. And I think it may have just beaten Elantris just because of those plot twists, like the Orisur plot twist, and all of those types of plot twists were so good. I did not see them coming whatsoever, and just even in the like aftermath of finding out about these plot twists, it was so interesting and going, oh, so that's how that happened, and you could sort of see the slight foreshadow that was so subtle you could barely see it until in hindsight. I really enjoyed those elements of it, and just generally I really enjoyed this book. I've got so many theories for the next one, and I'm so excited to read the next one. You have no idea. I just want to start it now, but I can't because it's now on my June TBR, and it's also part obviously of the Cosmere along, and I don't want to rush ahead, so I'm going to leave it, give myself a little bit of a break and come back to it later. But I think that's where I'm going to leave this video, because otherwise I'm just going to carry on gushing for hours. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Comment down below with what you thought when you read the Well of Ascension for the first time. I'd love to know. I'll also leave a link down below to all of my social media if you want to check out. And if you want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here, and over here will be the link to my previous video. But until next time guys, bye!